dear students, I'm Madam J. Signoni from Educare TZ. I'm teaching biology, and today, my students, I will be with you to discuss our topic, which is the comparative of natural groups of organisms. This topic is the third topic in Form 5, and here, my students, now we are going to discuss the subtopic, which is the kingdom Protoctista. By reminding you, my student, in the last session, we will discuss also this kingdom Protoctista. Tukasema there is almost 6 phylum of this kingdom Protoctista. Na pia tushaona baadhi ya phylum ambazo zinapatikana ndani ya hii kingdom Protoctista. And in the last session we were discussing on the phylum Zomastigna. Pale kwenye phylum ya Zomastigna tukamuona organism ambaye ana present ile phylum nzima, tukasema anaitwa Trypanosoma. Also tukasoma the structure of Trypanosoma and the adaptation to perform different functions in the normal life. And now, my students, we are going to see also another phylum which is found in this subtopic, which is the kingdom Protoctista. For our today's, we are going to start a new phylum. This phylum is called the phylum Apicomplexa. The phylum is called the Apicomplexa. So here we are going to discuss the structure. We are going to discuss the structure of this Apicomplexa, the representative organism in this phylum Apicomplexa, because we will not have much time to discuss each organism which is found in this phylum. So we pick only one organism and we are studying the structure of that organism based on the phylum Apicomplexa. Not only that, we are going to look even the life cycle of this phylum Apicomplexa, the representative group, the representative member in this phylum Apicomplexa. So now, my students, let's start looking on the short history or the short introduction in this phylum Apicomplexa. So we are saying that this phylum Apicomplexa consists of eukaryotic unicellular organisms. As the general characteristics of this kingdom Protoctista, tulisema kwamba wawa kingdom Protoctista wenyewe wote wanakuwa ni unicellular eukaryotes. So ndio maana hapa tumesema kwamba hawa they consist of eukaryotic unicellular organism, which are spore-forming parasite of animals. And this is the distinct character. Kwa maana kwamba hii character you cannot find it in any phylum which is found within this kingdom Protoctista. Kwa maana kwamba kunakuwa na formation of these spores. Hizi spores ndizo ambazo zinasaidia kwenye different kinds of mechanism in order to survive in different kind of environment. And also we are saying that they are also known as the protozoans. So all members which are found in this phylum Apicomplexa are called the protozoans. And here we are saying that an example is the parasite Plasmodium. Hapa tumemchagua Plasmodium as a representative member in this phylum Apicomplexa. And these Plasmodiums which cause malaria in human. Huyu Plasmodium ndiye ambaye anasababisha sasa malaria kutokea kwa binadamu. So here we're going to start the structure, the structure of this Plasmodium. How is it look like, the characteristics and so on. So we are going to look a prior understanding on this Plasmodium generally. And now, my students, after we have seen the literal introduction on this phylum Apicomplexa, now I'll take you through the general characteristics of this phylum Apicomplexa. And now, as I have said, we are discussing the characteristics of this phylum Apicomplexa general. Wale member wote wanaopatikana kwenye phylum Apicomplexa. Hipi characteristics zao, sifa zao ni zipi? The first characteristics here, we are saying that most of them possess a unique type of plastids called the apicoplastids used for piecing host cells. Kwa maana kwamba hawa Apicomplexa wanakuwa na specific structure au peculiar structure, ambayo hiyo peculiar structure tunasema kwamba inaitwa apicoplastids au tunaita apicoplast. This apicoplast mainly it used for piecing the host. Kwa ina maana kwamba hicho kifaa ambacho kinasaidia kuchoma au kuingia au kupenetrate within the host. So this apicomplexa is the distinctive or peculiar or unique character which is found in this apicomplexa phylum. And also we are saying that the apicomplexa now, what is apicoplast now? We are saying that this apicoplast is a non-photosynthetic organelle in the malaria parasite Plasmodium falciparum. This is the what you call scientific name of this Plasmodium. And we are saying that it's essential for the parasite's survival. Kwa ina maana kwamba hii tunayoita apicoplast tumesema yenyewe ni non-photosynthetic organelle as it used only for piecing the host. Kwa ina maana in order to penetrate, to enter within the host, which kind of organ or which kind of structure do they use? They use this apicoplast structure in order to penetrate in the host cell. Not only that, we are saying that it is essential also for the parasite survival. So in order for survival of this Plasmodium, they need the presence of apicoplast in order for living different kinds of hosts. And now we have already seen the first characteristics, that is the general characteristics which are found in this phylum apicomplexa. And we have another characteristics or feature which is found in this phylum apicomplexa, that is they are unicellular and spore-forming organism. So this is a unicellular organism, so it means they contain only single cell. And also hapa tumesema they are spore-forming organism, so also they involved in the formation of spore. We're going to see the function of this spore. So we are saying that almost all species are obligate endoparasite of animals, except nephromyces, which live symbiotically in the marine animals. Kwa ina maana kwamba wale organism wote wanaopatikana kwenye hii phylum apicomplexa tunawaita ni parasite, except we have one exception to organism which is nephromyces. Huyu nephromyces mwenyewe ndiye ambaye anaweza akaishi ni free living, kwa maana kwamba ana live with the association with the other organism, that is symbiotic relationship with the other organism. Huyo ndiyo exception, lakini about all of the member which are found in this phylum apicomplexa tunawaita ni endoparasite of animals. A good example here of endoparasite which is found in this phylum apicomplexa, mainly Plasmodium. Plasmodium tunamuita mwenyewe ni endoparasite kwa sababu anasababisha malaria kutokea kwa human being. And also that is all about the unicellularity and the spore formation and the nature of parasitic mode when they are inside the host and so on. And now we are going to discuss also another characteristics which is found in this phylum apicomplexa, that is they have an infectious stage known as sporozoites. Pia hawa Plasmodium au tunaita phylum apicomplexa, mainly Plasmodium, tunasema kwamba hawa wenyewe wana infectious stage. Hii infectious stage inaitwa sporozoid. We're going to look in the prior, or we are going to look this in broader term in the life cycle of this Plasmodium. Tutaenda kuona hii sporozoite ni kitu gani na hii sporozoite inapatikana wapi. Je, hii sporozoite inapatikana kwa mosquito au inapatikana kwa human being? We are going to see it. And so here you have to know that this is the general characteristics. Sifa yao wanakuwa na infectious stage, stage ya maambukizi kwa different kinds of their host. And mainly here this infectious stage inaitwa sporozoite. So in broader manner we are going to see it in the life cycle of this organism. And also we have another characteristics which is found in this phylum apicomplexa, that is they reproduce asexually by schizogony and sexually by sporogony. Kwa ina maana kwamba they do possess both of them. It means kwamba wana sexual reproduction na asexual reproduction. On how sexual reproduction is carried out, tunasema kwamba sexual reproduction is carried by sporogony. on how this sporogony is taking place, either in which kind of host this sporogony is found, we are going to see it in the life cycle. But here you have to know, yes, you have to understand a few things here, that this organism, they do reproduce both sexually and asexually. How sexually? We are saying that is sexually by means of sporogony, while asexually by means of schizogony. This is schizogony, meaning the kind of reproduction which is taking place within the human body. But this sporogony, the kind of sexual reproduction ambayo takes place within the mosquito body. I mean, in the gut of this mosquito body. So now this is all about the reproduction structure. And also, my student, we have another characteristics, that is the parasite changes its shape depending on the host it inhabit. Kwa ina maana kwamba hawa parasite ambao wanaopatikana kwenye hii phylum ya Apicomplexa, tunasema kwamba they do change their shape depending on the host they inhabit. Kwa wanabadilika mambo yao kutegemea, au they depend on the host they inhabit, pale ambapo wanaenda kuinhabit any kind of host. For example, wakiwa kwenye host ya human being, they possess different kind of structure, but also when they are inside of the mosquito gut or the mosquito body, also they possess a different structure. That is, the structure which is found in the mosquito does not, it cannot be the same as in the human being or in the human body. And also we can say that, for example, now, for instance, it is a sickle-shaped in the salivary gland of mosquito. So now you can see, wanakuwa na hii shape ya sickle-shaped wakiwa kwenye salivary gland of mosquito. Kwa ina maana kwenye mbu wanakuwa na this kind of shape, while it is a spherical or amoeboid in the liver or human cell. Kwa ina maana wakiwa kwenye human being wanakuwa na possess different structure, but also when they are inside the mosquito, they possess different kinds of structure or shape. That is the characteristics of this organism. And also they possess another characteristics, which is they are non-motile. All Apicomplexa, all living organisms which is found in this phylum Apicomplexa, they are non-motile. What does that mean? Non-motile, it means this non-motile, it means organism cannot move. So they do not possess any kind of locomotion while they are inside their host. So that is all about non-motile. And also another general characteristics here is that they form resistance spores, and they form resistance spores after fertilization. Kwa maana kwamba ile spores ambayo inatengenezwa baada ya fertilization inakuwa more resistance. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu tu kuna formation of different kinds of structure which protect that spores isiweze kuharibika. For example, there is possession of cyst. The cyst tunasema kwamba ni outer layer that cover the body of this Apicomplexa au Plasmodium. Kwa ina maana kwamba these spores which are found in this phylum, they are protected by cyst in order to resist different kinds of environmental changes. So now we have already seen the general characteristics that is found in this phylum Apicomplexa. Now, my student, after we have seen that general characteristics kwa ujumla, now we are going to see the distinctive features which are found in this phylum Apicomplexa. When we are saying distinctive features, we mean the peculiar character, unique character. You cannot find this character in any phylum except in this phylum Apicomplexa. And now, as I have said, we are going to discuss the distinctive features of phylum Apicomplexa. So we are saying that organisms in the phylum Apicomplexa differ from other organisms or groups by the following features. So we have different features which they possess this organism. So also the first characteristics here, we can say that they have a plastid called the apicoplasty, which is used for piecing host cell. Kwa ina maana kwamba hawa organism wana hii plastids ambayo tunasema inaitwa apicoplast. Apical plus hii ni distinctive features. This apical plus you cannot find it in any kind of an organism except in this organism which are found in this phylum Apicomplexa. So this possession of apical plus tunasema kwamba this is the distinctive or unique feature. And the function of this apical plus, we are saying that used for piecing the host cell. So pale ambapo anataka enter within the host cell, anatumia hii apical plus so that it can penetrate to enter, it can penetrate smoothly to enter through the host cell. And also another characteristic or distinctive feature, that is they reproduce sexually by schizogony in the human body and sexually by sporogony in the mosquito. So now you can see this is schizogony it takes place within the human body, that is a sexual reproduction. We're going to see how this schizogony is it found, or how this type of sexual reproduction, mainly schizogony, is taking place within the human body. Also the sexual reproduction in the what we call the mosquito, how do they possess, or how is it acting? So we are going to see one after another in the previous, or in the last, or in the next session. And here we have another characteristics, my student, that is they change their shapes depending on the host it inhabit. So this is a peculiar character, kwa maana kwamba wakiwa kwenye host, different kind of host. For instance here Plasmodium is a sickle-shaped in salivary gland of the mosquito, while it is amoeboid in the liver cells of human. So now you can see the structure are changing depending on the host they invade, or the host they inhabit. So their structure is normally change. Now my student, those are the peculiar character which are found in this phylum Apicomplexa. Now my student, we are going to see now the structure. The structure of this representative member ambaye tumechagua, ambaye anaitwa Plasmodium. The representative member of this phylum Apicomplexa. So we are going to see, and when we are looking on the structure of this Apicomplexa, so make sure that you know even drawings. So you have to know the diagram which is possessed by this Plasmodium. And here we are saying that the Plasmodium is oval-shaped and lack contractile vacuole and locomotory organs. So hii Plasmodium tunasema yenyewe inakuwa na oval shape. Tutaenda kuangalia diagram yake, how this oval shape it appear. And tunasema ni oval shape and lack contractile vacuoles and locomotory organs. Ndio maana tumesema kwenye characteristics of this Apicomplexa, organism which are found in this phylum Apicomplexa, they are non-motile. So it means they cannot move. Why? It's just because they do not possess these locomotory organs. So they cannot move from one place to another. So also on their structure tunasema kwamba the apical end is a bridge cone-shaped projection, demarcated by the polar rings. So it means a single mitochondrion is generally represented at the posterior end, and the Golgi apparatus is unremarkable. So kwenye hii structure ya hii Plasmodium kuna different kinds of organelles which are found here. And here we have seen that there is a single mitochondrion which is found within their structure. Not only that, also we have the Golgi apparatus or Golgi bodies which are found on the posterior end, which inside this Plasmodium. Also we can see that just beneath the inner membrane also there is a membrane, lakini sasa kwenye beneath ile inner membrane tunasema there is a row of microtubules which originate from the polar end of the apical ends and continue to the posterior ends. So unaona there is possession of these microtubules. So if you cannot remember the function of microtubules, it is better to go and find the lectures concerning on the cytology, and you will read the function of microtubules. In a function nyingi, transportation of different materials which are found within the cell and so on. So hiyo pia microtubules inapatikana ndani ya hii structure ya Plasmodium. Also tunasema attached to the nucleus, there is an endoplasmic reticulum, a network of membranous tubules within the cytoplasm. Pia ndani ya structure ya plasmodium there is also the endoplasmic reticulum. The function of endoplasmic reticulum is obvious. And now this structure of plasmodium, we are going to see it in the figure 3.14. We're going to see. So also additionally, you can say that there is a lobteries, which are the specialized secretory organ. These lobteries are the specialized secretory organ. So it means they do secrete different kinds of materials which are found within their body. So now, my student, I would like to welcome you to see this diagram. That is the structure of a plasmodium. Hii ndio structure ya plasmodium, how it look like. Hivi ndivyo inavyoonekana. Kwa tumesema kwenye structure ya plasmodium kuna microtubules. As you can see, these are the microtubules. Here, chini kabisa huko at the posterior end, kunakuwa na possession of these microtubules. The function of microtubules is obvious also. And also, my student, we have this lobteries. Lobteries, this one. Lobteries tumesema hapo inatumika kwenye function ya secretion of different kinds of substances within the body. And also we have this mitochondria. So they possess mitochondria. You know the function of mitochondria is for energy production. Also there is a possession of this endoplasmic reticulum. Also this endoplasmic reticulum inasaidia kwenye production of different kinds of food. Tunaongelea lipids, tunaongelea proteins and so on. And also there is this structure which is the nucleus, and the last we have this Golgi apparatus. So my student, make sure that you pause this video so that you can draw the structure of this plasmodium. So you can be asked in your exam, either in your annual, either in your midterm, even the mock. It can go further even into your nectar. So make sure that you have well-labeled diagram of this plasmodium. Even other day you can be asked, draw the diagram of phylum Apicomplexa. So you will take the representative member. The representative member that you have lead, this is a plasmodium. So over there, you will draw the structure of this plasmodium. So my student, after we have looked now the general structure of this plasmodium, I would like to say thank you for watching our media, which is the Educare TZ, and bye-bye. Have a nice moment.